Good morning. Are you Ashley Riggins?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 250092. Ms. Riggins is charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle. And Ms. Coffin, what is the announcement?
The announcement is we're missing one video. We're missing the video of my client being transported to the police station to talk to the detective.
All right. So what I'll do, Mr. Smith, any issues that you see?
No.
So I'm going to reset, just a normal reset. If you'll make a notation, make sure you make that request and get with Mr. Hoffpower or whoever. I'm sure they'll help you up there to get that copy. Stay in touch with your attorney so that once she gets that, you can go visit with her about it. We'll see if we can get an announcement at the next court date. All right, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Good morning, sir. Are you Paul McCorvy? And in 241914, Mr. McCorvy is charged with theft of property. And Mr. Lewis, an announcement?
Judge, actually, the property that's at question in this case is being litigated over down in probate court now, where Mr. McCorvy is a party to that case as a heir dealing with this property. And we were here last time. I asked for a reset. I was trying to find out when they were going to be going to court and everything like that. I've come to find out this morning that it's actually July 2nd.
Oh, okay.
So if we can get a setting after the 2nd, it'll give time for see what happens at the hearing, and I get a copy of that transcript and see what.
Okay, so
the
30
next
days
one's
should be
going.
fine.
Should
She
be
says
fine.
next week after next.
Right.
Okay. Any issues, Mr. Smith? All right, we'll just do a normal reset. Mr. McCorvey, make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Lewis once that's completed, and y'all can visit about what your options are. Thank you. You're free to go. And then Charles Darling, Mr. Lewis. Good morning. Are you Charles Darling? And in 241384, Mr. Darling is charged with stalking. And what is the announcement?
Now this one's a classic courtroom twist, a theft charge tangled in probate drama. It's part crime, part inheritance chaos. McCorvy's angle, you can't steal what's already yours. Clever defense, if the judge agrees.
Judge, I've provided some additional information to the state in regards to Mr. Darling. I don't know how much Ms. Morfino has had to really review it at this point.
Ms. Malfino?
Judge, I have gotten it in the past. I've spoken a couple times to the complainant. Mr. Lewis just sent me something over the weekend, again, showing that there's communications between the parties. If the court would allow, I'd like to bring her in, sit down with her, have a final conversation about what it appears may be going on. I have spoken to her. I feel like I can get her in very easily.
All right, so I'll reset it one more time. This will be the last reset. So make sure y'all talk to each other and talk to her. And Mr. Darling, stay in touch with Mr. Lewis. He'll let you know when you need to be back.
We have discussed a couple of alternative options to try to resolve it.
Perfect, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Crenshaw and Sydney Lewis. Good morning, ma'am. Are you Sydney Lewis?
Yes, Your Honor.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
Ms. Lewis, in 241904, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of theft of property, and that is from November 2nd of 2022 and continuing through May 31st of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge?
I'm guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And because you actually did what they charged you with? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Crenshaw?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 10-year deferred probation. There would not be a fine, but there would be restitution in an amount that we would get figured out between now and when we come back for sentencing. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Also, do you understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Any evidence that Ms. Lewis is not competent?
No, Your
Guilty plea, the courtroom's white flag. But wait, a 10-year deferred probation means freedom, not prison, if she stays clean. One mistake, though, and it's a decade of disaster hiding behind that calm. Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so that we can get a pre-sentence report done, and then we'll come back at a later date for sentencing. When you leave the courtroom today, you need to stop and talk to probation, and she's at that desk right there. All right, we'll see you back at sentencing. Oh, did you get discovery?
I'll have to send the exhibit.
Did you get her to sign the, before she leaves? Miss Lewis, and before you leave, I need you to sign one thing with Mr. Crenshaw real quick. Good morning, sir. Are you Christopher Street? And in 24-2058, Mr. Street is charged with theft of property. And Mr. Crenshaw, what's the announcement?
The announcement of that one, Judge, is if we can come back for one more reset. This is Mr. Nichols' case, and we've been conveyed an offer, and I just need to discuss it with him.
Sure. Any issues you see? Mr. Street, I'm going to reset your case, a normal reset, so make sure you get in touch with Mr. Crenshaw, visit, and then we'll see if we can get an announcement at the next court date. All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Crenshaw. Good morning, sir. Are you Carl Ross?
Yes, ma'am.
And in 25-0093, Mr. Ross is charged with collision involving death, and in 25-0094, collision involving serious bodily injury. And what is the announcement?
Judge, this is Mr. Nichols' case as well. We just got an offer on this today, so I want one reset to discuss with my client, and I think we're close to resolution.
Ms. Malfino, any issues that you
No, Judge,
see?
it looks like he has received discovery in the media back in March.
Okay, perfect. So I'll just do a normal reset. Mr. Ross, make sure you get in and visit with Mr. Adams so you can go over all of that evidence and what the offer is, and we'll see if we get an announcement at the next court date.
Appreciate you, Judge.
Thank you. See, Ms. Good morning. Are you Felicia Freddy? And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
Y'all tearing up my stuff down there?
I'm sorry?
So are y'all tearing up my stuff down there?
I am. It's me. It's not, ain't no y'all. It's just Gertz.
We didn't know it moved until,
Till I did that.
well, we moved it for a hearing, trial, and we found
It
some
maybe
very,
wasn't
and we found
intended to
something
move.
very important in it when that happened.
Oh, I need to hear more about that later.
You didn't hear about the missing DNA in a capital murder trial? You hear about that? Yeah, we found that. It was a good day. Summer. I'll tell you about it after.
Ooh, okay.
Ms. Freddy, in cause number 24-1390, the state has elected to proceed on the lesser included offense of a Class A misdemeanor eluding detention, and that is from June 6th of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? Are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Gertz?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you a U.S. citizen? And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 2-year deferred probation. There would be a $500 fine. There would be a dismissal in the misdemeanor case. That's a misdemeanor, correct? The false report case?
Yes, sir.
And this will run concurrently with a resisting arrest case that you have out of misdemeanor court. Is that your understanding? State tenders number 1.
We have no objection, Judge.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Freddy is not competent?
None at all, Judge.
All right, Ms. Freddy, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 2 years. You're ordered to pay that $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, then this is an excellent opportunity because you do not have this on your record. And at the end of the probation, if you're successful, the case will be dismissed and you'll never have this conviction. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, found guilty of the offense, and you could go to the Jefferson County Jail for up to 1 year. Do you understand? All right, I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you have waived your right to appeal. If you'll just have a seat here in the courtroom, probation, the lady sitting right there is going to call you up when she has your paperwork ready to go over with you. Thank you. Good luck to you, ma'am.
And there it is. Probation, not prison. Judge West just gave Felicia a rare second chance. 2 years to show she's changed. Fair call or lucky break? Comment your take. Justice always sparks debate.